Traders, what a crazy start to the week with all those gap ups and gap downs across pretty much every currency pair. Let's take a look and see how we can trade them. Welcome to Simply Forex. If you want to improve as a trader, then you're definitely in the right place. Each week, I'm going to give you easy to follow trade ideas, tips, and advice so you too can succeed at trading. And if you stay till the end of the vid, guys, I'm going to give you all of my trade ideas for today. If that sounds like a plan, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, and please smash the like button. Right, guys, let's start with these gap ups and gap downs, right? It doesn't matter which currency pair you pick. This is pound US dollar. Let's look at the hourly chart so you can see the gap. Crazy gaps. And I'm just going to randomly pick any pair. There you go, right? Look at the gaps. Gap down, right? Crazy, crazy. I don't think in all the years I've been trading, right, which is over 15 years now, I have never seen a market open like that. I've seen big gap ups and gap downs across specific currencies for particular reasons, but not like across every single currency pair. That is the craziest Monday I've ever seen in trading, guys, in terms of gap ups and gap downs. So there you go. And, you know, there is a strategy when you have gap ups and gap downs that, you know, you trade to fill the gap, right? So if you get a gap down, the idea is, you know, once you get a structure break, fill the gap, right? And you can see pretty much any pair. Let's have a look at Euro US dollar. Yeah, even Euro US dollar. Look, literally filled that gap. Look at the gap. Right, but price wants to fill that gap. That is actually a strategy in itself, okay, but it's not part of my strategy or my trading plan. All right, so yesterday was just to stay the F away from the market, right? I just sat on my hands. I'm not interested in trading such crazy volatile markets, right? But yeah, you could have filled the gaps on pretty much any pair, like, you know, pick anything. Let's go New Zealand CAD. Okay, that was only a small gap up, right? But still got filled, right? They pretty much all got filled. Let's have a look at pound New Zealand dollar. Okay, not such a big gap down. Let's have a look at US dollar CAD. Yeah, there you go, guys, right? Massive gap up, still wants to fill the gap. All right, so that is a strategy. But guys, we're here to look at the aftermath of that and see if it's presented any trade ideas for us today. And the answer is yes, right? So I finished sitting on my bloody hands yesterday. I just took a day off, guys, right? It was just like, you know, untradeable. But now today we have got some good trades setting up. And we're going to start with the US dollar pairs. Now, we're going to start with Aussie dollar, US dollar, and this is my first trade idea. So if we look at the day chart, right, for me, we are still in an uptrend. Okay, so if we look at Aussie dollar, US dollar structure, right, so if we just follow structure, this is what you need to follow in order to understand where you are. This for me was the last higher low, and as you can see, price clearly came back into that low, never broke it. All right, so we're still in an uptrend, and obviously filling that gap meant we ended up with a super bullish daily candle, and I think as a result we can take price back up to this 0.6300 psychological level. All right, and Aussie dollar, US dollar is the US dollar pair I like the most. We'll take a look at a couple of others, but this one I prefer above all others. This is the ring to rule them all. Little Lord of the Rings quote there. Anyway, so yeah, our bias is to buy. Okay, if we drop down to the H4 now, right, we don't have, because of this massive gap down, right, you know, chances are you're going to be in a H4 downtrend, and this is where we're at, right? So H4 is tricky to trade, right, for that reason. Whereas if we look at the H1, guys, to fill this gap, structure has been building up, right? We're now in a H1 uptrend. We're above the moving average 20. Okay, so I'll be looking for the following, guys, right? If we get sort of a bullish candle that pops out of this level, you know, doesn't have to be that bullish, that's crazy bullish, but you get the idea. A nice bullish candle pushing out of this grey zone, then I will start buying Aussie dollar, US dollar back up to the level I spoke about. It is going against H4 trend, but, you know, we can still hide our stops here. Maybe this last low here, stop loss, or even down here, guys. Okay, and look to take Aussie dollar, US dollar higher. And we're just following H1 structure. All right, so Aussie dollar, US dollar is my favorite US dollar pair. Silver is also a US dollar pair. Right, so if we look at silver now, I also like this, guys, right? And as you can see, this is obviously pinned against the US dollar, right? We know this. And we like this. So I like Aussie dollar, US dollar, and I like silver. Now, again, if we just track the day chart, shout out to CJ. I know CJ took this trade in the VIP Discord. Right, we've got this lovely level here, right? Lovely level, right? Moving average 20 catching up. And look at the reaction we got at that level. Look at that candle. A thing of beauty. Okay, and all I'll be looking for is a little retrace before we take price back up to these highs here. And this 3200, 32 dead level would be my level. All right, but daily's looking good, right? If we drop down to the H4, yeah, this is that daily level. Do I expect price to retrace all the way down to there? Probably not, because that daily candle is so bullish, right? So even if we got maybe a move back down to the moving average 20, somewhere in here, because the goal would be to put my stop loss below here on the H4, okay? So we need a bit of a retrace to get the value, and then we can start buying. If we take a quick look at the H1, okay, I mean, a more aggressive entry would be this kind of level here, right? If we've got a nice big bullish candle that did this off the moving average 20, yeah, this would also tempt me to take silver back up to the level we spoke about. All right, so silver buys. They're the two US dollars pairs I like. I was looking at US dollar, Canadian dollar, because it's, let's go to the weekly chart. Right, because it's at such a key weekly level. Look at this key weekly level we're at, right? Okay, super duper important level for the US dollar, Canadian dollar, right? And then look at the candle we're getting so far on the weekly. But not only that, guys, we know we've got a big bearish daily candle, and it doesn't get much more bearish than that. So I would also keep an eye on US dollar, Canadian dollar, back down to this area of support here. Now, these are all US dollar pairs, right? So let me just show you the economic calendar for today. It's important to point out that we do have JOLTS job openings today, guys, all right? So this is a big piece of employment news that could move the US dollar. So must be aware of that if you do get into any of those US dollar trades. Right, guys, there's more trades. I've got more for you. Before we look at the next trades, guys, if I could please ask you to subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, and please smash the like button. Merci beaucoup. Also, guys, right now, we have a super duper offer, right? We are offering 25% off everything. So we're offering 25% off our VIP Discord. We're offering 25% off our comprehensive Forex course, and we're offering 25% off my mentorship program, where I coach you one-on-one, guys. All right. So if you're interested in any of those things, guys, you can drop us a message on the WhatsApp or visit our website, www.simply-forex.com. All right, check it all out, guys. This promotion is only running till the end of February, so take advantage of it. Also, guys, don't forget to join me for the live stream today, 7 a.m. New York EST time. Get your questions ready. Right, the next trade we're looking at is Swiss franc weakness. And we're going to start with Aussie dollar Swiss franc, right? Now, again, if we look at the daily chart, I would suggest it's a little bit scruffy in terms of structure here. But this is where we are at. Okay, so again, like Aussie dollar, US dollar, the sun is now coming into my little study desk room, and you can barely see me. I look like a ghost. And also, guys, I have buggered up my wrist. Honestly, I don't know what I've done to it. Anyway, so yeah, this is in an uptrend, right? You can clearly see, yeah, higher lows, higher highs, right? We're in an uptrend. And again, this candle, super duper bullish, and more importantly, it never broke this level through here. So we're still in an uptrend, similar to Aussie dollar, US dollar. And the idea is just to take price back up to the next psychological level, this 0.5700. It could quite easily come back up to here, guys, as well, right? So we're looking to buy for those reasons, right? We're in an uptrend. We've got a nice bullish candle. We've got room to move into, right? Lots of things to like. If we drop down to the H4, again, the identical problem to Aussie dollar, US dollar, right? Because of this massive gap down, right? It's in a downtrend on the H4, right? It's broken all of these lows. Okay, so we're getting lower lows. But if we look at the H1, price has been building up, okay? And we're clearly in this H1 uptrend. So I would suggest, guys, if we get a, you can see this level through here, actually. And I'm just including these lows here, this one here, and this high here. And when you plot support and resistance, guys, that's what you're looking for. Try to get as many touches of candles that you can, right? So if price comes back into here, I think this could be a really nice area to start buying from. Get a bullish reaction and we can start buying. Aussie dollar Swiss franc, also like pound Swiss franc, guys. If we look at the day chart, not much room to move into, but enough. Okay, so if we look at structure, right, we're down here and then bang, bang, bang. Right, we're in an uptrend. And most importantly, guys, this candle broke all of these highs in here. At the start of the day, I bet you're thinking that wouldn't happen because of that massive gap down, but look at the reaction, right? Super bullish candle, breaking these highs in an uptrend. Look how it's just bounced off that moving average 20, and we've got a bit of room to come into back up to this level. And it's 1.1350, so we've got just under 30 pips, right, at current price. More than enough to make profit. Okay, yeah, and there is this nice little level here, guys, right? So this is one level we should consider, okay? If we get a nice bullish reaction in here, we could start buying, right? Might have to have, a tight stop loss, really. We'll see, right? And as with all of my trades, guys, if I take them, I put them in the VIP Discord, right? Entries, stop losses, take profit, etc. So that's what I'd be looking at on the H4. On the H1, that also looks like a pretty good area, right? You've got the moving average 20 coming up. If we get a nice bullish candle in here, right, take it up to here. And my bullish candles always have a wick, but you could have a nice big bullish green candle like this. It's got a bit of a beer belly on it. But you know what I mean? It could just... doesn't matter what form it takes. I just need to see a candle that tells me buyers are in control. So yeah, there's one more trade, guys. Excuse me, still can't shake this bloody cough. Pound Swiss franc, Aussie dollar Swiss franc, yeah, and the last one is New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar. All right, if we look at the weekly chart, again, it's just literally touched the moving average 20, right? So we're we're in this downtrend. We've got to the moving average 20 and price is just pinged off there like a nutcase, okay? So there's the weekly chart. We're in a downtrend. And if we look at the daily chart, this nice super duper bearish candle has actually led to a daily structure break, right? We was in an uptrend and then bang, we've now broken all of these lows and we're in a downtrend. And the view, the idea is to take it back down to 0.8050 psychological level, or even back down to these lows, guys. All right. The sun is coming into my living room. Just like Superman needs the sun to regenerate, I'm the same. Not with the powers or anything, but I need the sun. Right, guys, New Zealand CAD. So yeah, we're looking for sells, right? And if we drop to the H4, we've got a really nice level. Yeah, it was once support. I mean, even if I dragged it across, you could see it here. Once price comes back into this grey support and resistance level, moving average 20 catches up. We get a nice bearish reaction, something like this. We can start selling New Zealand dollar CAD back down to this 0.8050 psychological level. All right, guys. So yeah, those are my trades. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Come join me for the live stream today, 7 a.m. New York EST time. Check out the 25% off everything right now on our website, or drop us a WhatsApp. All right, guys. Have a great trading day, and I'll see you later.